Alright, Pebbles? Yeah, it's me, Cockney Dave. Ah, shut up. You know you fucking love me. And welcome back to the All Seasons Funnel on F1 2016. And as you can see, the Yogstar is currently in 8th position. Now, of course, I'm not allowed on this channel no more, and that's due to this new copper lure. Well, what is copper, you may ask? Well, back in my day, it's what the thieving gypsy bastards used to nick out your ass if you left them alone for more than 2 minutes. For fuck's sake, mate. For fuck's sake. You go and put your fucking heating on, and there'll be water pissing out everywhere because they've nicked all the fucking copper pipes. Fucking outrageous, mate. Fucking outrageous. Anyway, I've nothing against gypsies per se, and if there is any watching, well, you know I love you all. Well, they're hardly likely to be watching though, are they, mates? Because they ain't got no fucking Wi-Fi, have they? Or if they have, they fucking nicked it from the local McDonald's. Anyway, I digress. Time to move on to qualifying at Brazil for the Yogstar, who undoubtedly has to be the worst fucking driver on the fucking grid. Yes, he qualifies like shit, he can't drive for fucking toffee, and yet somehow his grit and determination sees him through and he manages to be a 9 times fucking world champion. As you can see, almost qualifying over, and he's in 19th place. 19th fucking place. Is he going to improve on that though? I bet he fucking doesn't. I bet he ends up fucking last. Let's have a look as he crosses. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. 14th place. Well, that's not bad actually. I take that all back. I take that all fucking back, mates. That's not bad at all. Vettel's got pole though. Anyway, let's have a look at the grid order. As you can see, Hulkenberg, his teammate, got 10th place. And oh dear. Oh fucking dear. He got 17th in the end. Let's have a look at the final grid order then, and you can see that Sebastian Vettel got 1st place, Kimi Raikkonen got 2nd, Nico Rosberg 3rd, Max Verstappen in 4th, Daniel Ricciardo in 5th, Lewis Hamilton in 6th, Valtteri Bottas in 7th, Felipe Massa in 8th, Nico Hulkenberg in 9th, Fernando Alonso in 10th. Oh, fucking me, that's scrolling up the fucking screen too quick, mate, innit? Anyway, the Yogstar got 16th in the end, and Gutierrez and Rio Arias, oh, fuck off. And where's that fucking jolly off Palmer? There he is, everyone. 21st place. Anyway, it's time now for me to go, so I'd just like to say thank you, Pebbles, and it's over to the real Dave now for the commentary. Good night. Hello everyone and welcome to Brazil as the 5 lights go out on the season's clear mode and we say go go go. From 16th position it's away he goes. There's Pascal Wehrlein off to the right of us as we go to turn 1, and there is Fernando Alonso as he does another of his customary dive bomb manoeuvres on the cars as we go to turn 1, and there's Felipe Massa baby as well. Oh, we're 3 abreast now, 3 abreast into turn 2, 3 abreast. There's Vettel, Bottas, Hamilton, look at that, and Daniel Ricciardo. There's just no space, there's just no space for the Hookster, but he makes his own spaces as he makes contact with contact with Lulu, and we got yellow flag everyone, but he goes through. Yes, up into 5th position. Oh no, shitty bollocks, he's got an illegal overtake on Valtteri Bottas, so he's got to, oh, we got the virtual safety car. It's all going fucking off at the first lap of this Grand Prix, isn't it? Absolutely fucking outrageous. Anyway, we've got to give the place back to Valtteri, so we do that, and we're in 6th position after just a few corners. Fucking hell, I've given myself an ice cream headache after that. Fuck's sake, I've got to have a lie down. So there's the first lap then, almost completed, and we've already got the virtual safety car out. Wowzers. Absolute wowzers. Whew. So, virtual safety car is still going round. We're still in 6th position. Sebastian Vettel behind us in 7th place. As we look at the mini screen, you can see there's a huge gaggle of cars behind us. A huge gaggle. But we're going to continue on and just about to start lap 2 now. We're waiting for the virtual safety car to finish so we can sort of see if we can sneak behind and get past Valtteri Bottas, who unfortunately in the real life world of Formula 1 at the moment is going through a mon Dieu of a time. A mon Dieu of a time, having just announced that he's divorcing from Emily Bottas. Yes. I'm not going to make any comment about that, but she hung on for 3 years to make sure she got her money. Anyway, let's see, as you can see, lap 2 now. Lap 2 for the Hookster, and one of the cars has gone to the pits, as you can see, and it's 5th position now for the Hookster. 5th place, and Valtteri Bottas still ahead in 4th position as we go into lap 2 of this Grand Prix at the beautiful Brazilian circuit. Yes, home of the Brazilians. Yes, who knew? So here we go then, lap 2. Sebastian Vettel still pursuing us. Oh, he's having a little bit of argy-bargy there with the Williams of Felipe Massa, so that's going to keep him occupied for a little while. So we're going to be around and clear as we try and catch up to the car in front, who of course is Valtteri Bottas in the sister Williams car. Of course, this is when Williams were bloody strong, almost as strong as the front runners, but unfortunately that isn't the case now. And yes, now they've signed that, what's his name, Latifi bloke in it or something for 2020. Well, that's going to make all the difference. That's going to make all the difference. I can see Williams are going to come back next year and they'll be up there with the Ferraris and the McLarens, and No, they won't. No. Anyway, end of lap 2. Oh, look at my shiny helmet. Look at my shiny helmet, everyone. It's all red and glowing. Fuck. Do I make videos for kids? Fuck off. Anyway, so this is lap 2, just going to lap 3 now. 4th position now for the Hookster. Jenson Button's putting a fastest lap in the McLaren. That's outrageous, absolutely outrageous. And we've still got Valtteri Bottas, who we've just passed, of course, and he's behind us trying to get past and re-steal that position away from us. Oh my goodness. So this is lap 3. We've got Maxi Boy Verstappen ahead of us now in the Red Bull. But we are doing fantastic, as we always do in this Force India. It's a very, very strong car, of course, powered by a Mercedes engine in 2016. Yes, a Mercedes engine. So it should really be up there with the front runners. But unfortunately, it hasn't got the aero package or some of the other chassis sort of tweaks that you need to get it right up there. But it's still a very, very decent car indeed. And slowly we're making it even better, which could be bad news later on because it could actually overtake us if we move to another team. Yes, anyway, we continue on now on lap 3, still in 4th position. Bottas in 5th. Maxi Boy Verstappen still ahead of us in 3rd place. But can we catch up to the back of him? As Kimi Raikkonen, who's now in the lead of this race, done a fastest lap on lap 3. Going to lap 4 now as we accelerate forward now to a little bit later into lap 4, and we've caught up to Maxi Boy Verstappen. Oh, we go for a move down the inside. No, there's contact. Oh, I think there's some wing damage. Let's have a look and see what Jeff says. Let's see what he says.
We're seeing minor damage to the front wing. Be easy on the car until we get it repaired. We don't want to risk making this worse.
So yes indeedy, Mr. McGreedy, we have some wing damage to the car, trying to get past Verstappen, but Verstappen has got past Rosberg there, so he goes up into the lead. He goes up into the lead of this race on lap 5. Rosberg's still behind him as we accelerate forward out to lap 6 of the Grand Prix. A couple of cars have come in. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, the Hookster is now in the lead. He's in the lead of this Grand Prix, but don't get too excited because of course he hasn't come in for his pit stop yet. But just revel in it, everyone. Just revel in the fact that a Force India is currently in the lead as we accelerate forward now to lap 7 of this Grand Prix. Just going to lap 8, and it's time for the Hookster to make his stop from the lead of this race. Yes, look out for me, big teams in the future, because I am coming for you, and hopefully we'll get into one pretty soon. So we change from the soft tyre onto the harder tyre, which is the medium tyre. As you noticed there, we did not change our wing because it's going to take too long. We're going to lose too many positions. We've only got some yellow damage on the wing, so it's not too bad. So we're going to relentlessly pursue on and see if we can get anything out of this race. Of course, the penultimate race of the championship in season 1. And we rejoin now in 12th position now. 12th position on lap 8 as we accelerate forward now to the end of lap 8. And as you can see, there's more cars coming to the pit, so we're going to make up a few more positions up into 9th place now. And look at the cars ahead. We've got Vettel, Rosberg and Verstappen, and he's chasing one of the Haas cars as well. So we're going to have a little bit of a cluster in a moment because they're going to catch up to that Haas, which is a lot slower than the cars that are behind. As we accelerate forward now to lap 9, just going into lap 10. And as you can see, more cars have come in, so up into 8th position now. And we're still right behind that trolley train of cars of Vettel, Rosberg and Maxi Boy Verstappen, who's almost caught up now to the back of that Haas car on lap 10 as we accelerate forward now. Still on lap 10. We're still trying to... Oh, wait a minute. We've got pressure from the car behind. It's Lulu. It's the blessed one himself, Lewis Hamilton, in the Mercedes. He's on the harder tyre as well, trying to get past us, but we managed to fend him off at the moment and hold on to this 8th position on lap 10. Yes, 8th place, and we are still catching this trolley train ahead. And now Max Verstappen has got past Gutierrez in that Haas car. So now we've got Rosberg and Vettel, which are getting held up behind. Oh, he goes for a dive on Sebastian Vettel, and he gets past Hookster now up into 7th position. So Rosberg is next, and he is being held up by this Haas. There's no doubt about it. Otherwise, we would not be able to catch up to the back of a Mercedes if he wasn't being held up. As we accelerate forward down to the end of lap 11, a little bit later into lap 11, and he goes for a move down the inside of Esteban Gutierrez in that Haas car, makes the position stick, and the Hookster's now up into 5th position. So next target is now Nico Rosberg. As we accelerate forward down to lap 11, just going into lap 12, and as you can see, still in 5th place at the moment, but there is Verstappen once again, trying to get past Rosberg, and we're holding on to this 4th position now. 4th place for the Hookster on lap 12. Yes, lap 12, but we're under real pressure now from Sebastian Vettel, who is behind us, of course, in that Ferrari, and he wants to steal this position away from us. but we are catching up to Verstappen very, very slowly as we accelerate forward down to lap 16. Oh, and Max Verstappen has had to slow down for the Husqvarna. And yes, we go up into a podium position now. Yes, a podium position for the Hookster on lap 16 of this race. Fantastic. So there you go, lap 17 now. The Hookster now up into third position. Maxi Boy Verstappen getting caught up behind that Husqvarna is now down to fourth as we accelerate forward down to lap 17. Just going to the last lap of the race. Nico Rosberg is currently in the lead of that race, and we are going to hold on to this third place on the podium as we're just about to cross the line now. And Kimi Raikkonen has won the race, and we finish in third place. Fantastic. Get in there. So some more good points there for our Force India Potato. Third place at Brazil. Okay, here he is then. It's Spaghettatorio Dolmio Day. I don't know what his bloody name was. I can never remember it. Auricio Benatori, wasn't it? Or something? I don't know. Anyway, there is Kimi Raikkonen, the race winner. Yes, well done, Kimi. Well done indeed. And there are the team mechanics congratulating themselves like they always do. Yes, well done, lads. Well done indeed. And there is everyone up on the podium, still looking as sprightly as ever, despite the fact he's 37 years old now. There is the Hookster, the 9 times world champion, and he is currently on the third position step for his race here in Brazil. And there goes the champagne over everyone. Fantastic. Fantastic indeed. Wowzers. Thank you everyone. More good points in the bank for the Force India. So there's the results then. Hookster finished in third place. Kimi Raikkonen won the race in that Ferrari car.
Hey, what could this be? Could it be a promotion to first driver? I think it might be. You read the details. You've earned it.
Oh, thank you, MZ, how about drinky poos later? Come on, you can come back to my place for a shag. Anyway, team promotion. We have been promoted to first driver. Fantastic. Fantastic indeed. Okay then, let's move on now to the last round of the championship. And of course that final round is in Abu Dhabi, and let's just see, as Carlos Sainz has currently got pole position, whether the Hookster can actually get a pretty decent qualifying performance in the last race of the season. I don't think he will, but we'll give it our all as we always do. Just about to come, oh dear, and he's going to cross the line now, and it's going to be fourth position, but 3 seconds behind Carlos Sainz. Anyway, a little bit later to qualifying, and as you can see, business has been resumed as usual. The Hookster is in last place. Vettel's got pole position with a 1:39.747. And it looks like the Hookster is going to cross the line once again in last position in our Force India Potato for the final round of the championship for Season 1 of the F1 2016 All Seasons Career Mode. So he's just about to cross the line now, and let's see if he can improve on last. Come on, Hookster, come on, pull a cat out of the bag and get one in there. Go on, and he crosses the line, and it's last again, lads. It's last. Anyway, our teammate Nico Hulkenberg finished in 9th place. Sebastian Vettel got pole, and we're last. Yeah, you know, usual place for the Hookster. Last. Anyway, let's have a look at the grid now. As you can see, Sebastian Vettel got pole, Lewis Hamilton in second place, Max Verstappen in third, Kimi Raikkonen in fourth, fifth for Daniel Ricciardo, sixth for Nico Rosberg, seventh for Valtteri Bottas, eighth for Felipe Massa, ninth for Nico Hulkenberg, 10th for Fernando Alonso, 11th for Carlos Sainz, 12th for Romain Grosjean, 13th for Jenson Button, 14th for Pascal Wehrlein, Esteban Gutierrez in 15th, Daniel Kvyat in 16th, Rio Haryanto in 17th, Kevin Magnussen in 18th, and in 19th place it's Johnny Off Palmer, 20th for Marcus Ericsson. Oh my goodness, I managed to get through it. I managed to get through it all. Fantastic. So here we go then. We form up on the grid for the last time in the F1 2016 Career Mode Season 1. And it will soon be time for us to say go, go, go again in our Force India Potato from last on the grid. Yes, last on the grid. Anyway, it's time once more for the 5 lights to go out on the Oh, wait, I need a poo, but no time for poo. It's time to say go, and away we go. We get straight past one of the Samuels. We've got the other one, Marcus Ericsson, and we've got Johnny Off-Pole off to the right-hand side. And oh my goodness, it's another dive bomb from the Hookster. Oh, bloody hell. Contact with Pascal Wehrlein. That was an absolutely audacious manoeuvre from the Hookster there. Oh, Jesus Christ, and he almost had him off. Pascal Wehrlein almost had the Hookster off there. Oh my goodness, he is feeling very, very aggressive in this last race of the championship. And I don't think the Hookster's going to take any of his shit from Pascal. No, he goes past Wehrlein now, up into 12th position already. No, now 11th place. 11th place for the Hookster. Wowzers. Absolute wowzers. From last on the grid, he's managed to get his elbows out and barge past all the opposition and almost into the points. Of course, the next target in front of him now is Fernando Alonso. Oh, and he goes for a move, then it's, oh no, Hookster, no, this is too audacious, and he goes straight off the circuit. Does he get a penalty? He gets a warning for collision with Massa, but no, there's no penalty. Well, that's absolutely outrageous, but I think it's probably fair. The stewards have obviously looked at it and thought, well, no, he didn't actually gain any advantage there. So he has gained advantage because he's gained positions. But, well, the steward's decision is always final. So away we go. 8th position now for the Hookster on the very, very first lap of this Grand Prix. Teammate now is behind. Nico Hulkenberg is now behind us in 9th place. And Nico Rosberg. So we're in between both the Nicos. Oh, wouldn't that be a thing? And now we're in 8th position. Oh God. Anyway, so this is still the first lap of this exciting final round at Abu Dhabi. And the Hookster is holding on to this 8th place. So we're already on for some really, really good points for our Force India in the final round. We're about to cross the line now and start the second lap of the Grand Prix. Yes, second lap. As you can see now from the outside camera view, there is our teammate Nico Hulkenberg. Both of us are together. But of course there's no team orders, and as this is the last race, of course we're just going to race. Oh, look at my shiny red helmet. Lovely. So there's the other cars. Oh dear. Little bit pulling away there from the Hookster, as you can see. A little bit of a gap forming now. A little bit of a gap. But lots of cars behind the Hookster, as there always is. Yes, always is. A complete trolley train of cars. As Nico Hulkenberg is once again right up our derriere. Of course, no DRS yet because we're only on lap 2. So if he's going to try and get past, it's under pure slipstream and horsepower. But unfortunately, no, he's not going to. As we now go into this very, very tortuous left-hand turn. And Nico Hulkenberg sort of dives out to the right to try and get past us. But no, we're still holding on, everyone. Still holding on to this 8th position from our teammate. Yes, our teammate. Oh, we got green flags. Oh, wait, we got yellow flags. I think something's happened to Daniel Ricciardo. I'm sure I just saw him coming onto the circuit again after he'd speared off into the barrier. I'm sure he had. Anyway, he is definitely slowing down. Yes, the safety car's come out now. That's got to be for Daniel Ricciardo. He's going very, very slowly indeed. So on lap 2, the safety car has been deployed. I think Ricciardo actually binned it off into the wall, and I think he may have some damage to that car because he's going very, very slowly. So we've got to maintain our pace behind him so we can't overtake him, even though it looks like he has got a lot of damage. I actually think there's no wing on the front of that car. We can't actually see on the camera there, but I think his wing has gone. So anyway, I think we're going to use this opportunity to come into the pits like we always should do anyway, under a safety car, because everyone else is going at a very, very slow pace. So yes, we're going to come into the pits, and so does Daniel Ricciardo. So there's the confirmation that there's definitely something wrong with Ricciardo's car, because he's ghosted as well. He's ghosted. It's okay though, we continue on to make our pit stop. We're changing from the ultra soft tyres onto, I think it's possibly the super soft. Is it the super soft? Yes, it is. It's the red sidewall super soft tyre, which is going to be our hard tyre, of course, for this race. And we're going to rejoin under safety car conditions, I think in 13th position now, as we go underneath into the tunnel and rejoin the circuit. It's a very, very strange pit exit here at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, but there you go. And so yes, we rejoin now under the floodlights, almost coming on, as you can see in the background now, almost coming on. So the transition is appearing from day to night. And so we rejoin now in 13th position, and we are behind Felipe Nasr as we accelerate forward out to lap 5 of the Grand Prix. And now the safety car is going to come in, so we've got to stay behind the Sauber. There's Jolly Off Palmer ahead there and Sebastian Vettel. Look at the huge truly train of cars. Yellow flags, which means no overtaking, but it's almost time to say go, go, go as we go green. And look, other cars have gone. They've caught the hooks. They're napping a little bit there, but cars are coming into the pits now. Cars are coming in. Felipe Nasr's coming to the pits, and now we cross the line. I'm going into lap 6, and it's 8th. No, look at this. Look. Dropping like flies now. Up into 4th position now for the Hookster on lap 6 of this Grand Prix. And the car in front is Jolly Off Palmer. But surely he's got to come into the pits in that Renault. He's on the ultra soft tyre, so yes, he's got to come in for another pit stop. As we accelerate forward now to a little bit further into lap 6, and we have managed to catch up to the back of Jolly Off Palmer. And I do believe now he's going to peel off into the pits, and the answer to that is yes, he does. So up now into third position. Yes, a podium now. A podium position is now on for the Hookster on lap 7 of this Grand Prix, and Vettel is still in the lead of this race at the moment. Wowzers, absolute wowzers. Anyway, we accelerate forward now, still on lap 7. There's a car trying to get past. It's Lulu, it's Lewis Hamilton, of course, in the Mercedes. We had to go very, very wide there, but we managed to hold on to this podium at the moment. Yes, holding on to third position for the Hookster once more as we accelerate forward out to lap 8 of the Grand Prix. And we're under real pressure now from behind. Oh, look at all these cars. There's a huge gaggle of cars behind us trying to get past. Of course, they've all got their DRS flaps open. And one of those, of course, is going to be Daniel Kvyat, the Torpedo, trying to get past us, but we hold on desperately to this third position at the moment. Oh, Jesus Christ, almost flipped the car there, Look at both of those Mercedes. They're like two angry sharks just waiting to take the bait and bite our legs off. Oh, my goodness, but we hold on at the moment, holding on to this third place for the Hookster. Oh, my goodness. That's very, very tight. Lap 8 now. Lap 8 of the Grand Prix. Accelerating forward now. Still on lap 8. Just going past the pits. And yes, indeedy, Mr. McGreedy, we've got another car in. So we're into second place now. Carlos Sainz is now the leader. He's now the leader on the super soft tyre. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my bloody good God. But the question is, has Carlos got to come into the pits again? Well, let's ask Jeff and find out exactly what's happening with Carlos.
Sainz is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 8.5 seconds. You're losing 4 seconds a lap. Try to pick up the pace. They're on old super softs. The time last lap was a 1:45.0.
So there's the confirmation as we're battling with the other cars. Yes, Carlos Sainz, it looks like he's got to come into the pits for his pit stop. So we could go into the lead potentially of this race on lap 9. Carlos Sainz still in the lead. We've got Raikkonen behind us now as we accelerate forward to lap 10 of the Grand Prix. And there is the confirmation on screen in the left-hand corner of your screen. Yes, Carlos Sainz has come into the pits, which means we go up into the lead of this Grand Prix. Into the lead! I do hope he's not going to try some sort of dive bomb maneuver to try and make up the positions as we go into turn 1 now, and you can see, oh God, Jesus Christ, he has done, he tried for a dive bomb, oh, it's disastrous, it's all gone peak Tom for the Hookster. the race, stop the race, I need to shoot. No time for the shit, it's time to say go, 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 and it's away we go. We get straight past Jolly Off Bar. Look at that, Felipe Nasr goes straight into the front of us. That's outrageous. And look, what the hell is Jolly Off Bar trying to do? What the hell is he trying to do? He dives bombs down the inside of us and he gets past the little bugger. And it's away we go from last from the grid. Oh, look at this. He's going to do a dive up the inside of both the Salvas. But look, there's no space now, so he goes off to the right-hand side. And there is Pascal Wehrlein in the Manor, and there's no room to get past. There's no room. Oh, this is going to be tight. Very, very tight indeed. Oh, you see that? We jumped up on the curve there, and we are absolutely pummeling Jenson Button in the side pump, but we managed to get through. And yes, up into 11th place already for the Hookster. So there you go, we cross the line and win the race. Yes, get in there. Fantastic end to the season for the Hookster. First place in our Force India car. Oh my goodness. And there is Vijay Mallya and his ponytail, which unfortunately we no longer see in Formula 1. Such a shame, but there you go. And there he is, everyone, the Hookster. First position in that Sahara Force India half a baked potato. And there's the team mechanics at Force India congratulating themselves like they always do. In fact, they look like all the same team mechanics to me. I don't know if that's true or not. But anyway, and there is Jolly Off Palmu, finished in 12th in the Renault, and he doesn't look very happy about that at all, does he? Onto the podium, then there is the top step for our driver of choice, Mr. David the Hook. There he is, up on the top step with his trophy, holding it up high. Wowzers, absolute wowzers. Time for the champagne swilling to go over everyone. Go on, get it in Lou's eye. He loves getting wet, he does. He loves it. Anyway, there you go. As they all go for their ceremonial hugsy on the top step of the podium. It's time to look at the race results. First place for the Hookster, 25 World Championship points. But who was, of course, World Champion?
So the celebrations begin, and well earned they are indeed. It may have looked simple at times, but as any racing driver will tell you, competing at this level, at the very top, is anything but simple. There's no catching them now then. We have a new World Drivers' Champion.
Well, yes, of course, it was Lulu, but he actually won it in Brazil. Here are the final results then. After season 1, we finished in 5th position with 172 points. Lewis Hamilton won the title with 355 World Championship points. In the Constructors, we finished 5th also with 210 points. Mercedes coming out on top with 654. Thanks so much for everyone for their continued support with this series. And as always, we will be back for season 2 next Sunday. Same time, same YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. As always, there will, of course, be more later.